Yo, what is up everybody? Welcome back to another video in the Genshin 5-star challenge. Today we are going to be doing the Liyue Archon quest, unlocking the character Ascension materials we need, and we're going to be pulling for Raiden, some fun shit to do today. Before we get in this Ascension domain, I would like to thank you all so much for the support on last video. That was like a crazy amount of support. Thank you so much. Anyway, back into the video. We run this Ascension domain to uncap us from level 25, and it's easy. The Ascension domain is light as fuck. So we fairly easily complete it, and after completing it, we unlock story quests, we get all the rewards, and we go all the way up to adventure rank 29 from 25. I've been grinding commissions. Anyway, after the domain, we go and ascend Kaching and get her all the way up to level 50. Now it's time to pull for Raiden, and my dumbass messed up the wish counter, so you're going to see me like switching it throughout the video, but it'll be right at the end, don't worry. The whole pulling for Raiden thing is kind of weird because we did only have 20 pulls. It wasn't like a full pulling session. Yeah, you're fucking lying. Alright, so a total of 72 pulls with 3 limited 5 stars and 2 standard 5 stars. I might be the luckiest person on the planet, right? I'm probably just the luckiest person on the planet. Anyway, we leveled her up to 20, and then we went and did her trial run so we could level her up to 40. Which, funny enough, we didn't do any mess ups. We actually just used her. No more mess ups. I'm locked. So we send her and we get her up to level 40, but we have to throw the black tassel on her because we have nothing else. We start the Liyue Archon quest finally, and Rex Lapis has an amazing landing at the Rite of Ascension. Anyway, we get saved by this orange-haired guy that tells us we need to go seek out the Adeptus or something for justice, and we go meet Mooncarver. Anyway, Mooncarver buffs the shit out of us and tells us to just kill these guys. We then go to the next mountain and meet those idiot brothers. We then reunite them.
Rex Lapis.
Assassinated? At the Rite of Ascension? I love the guy that does that. That quest is fucking stupid. The brother's always at the bottom of the hill. Anyway, we head over to Cloud Retainer's domain, which we do insanely legitly, right? Like, we follow every single rule. We don't use any, like, abilities or characters to cheese it. We tell Cloud Retainer one of her greatest friends just fucking died, blatantly. We then went and visited the short guy, cooked him a meal, visited him again, and then we were allowed to return to Liyue, where we then completed the first part of the Archon quest. Then we instantly started the second part of the Archon quest. We met Zhongli, started skipping through his quest. We gotta get through this video. So we're at the Jade place, right? We're about to cook the Jade, and I was fucking lying earlier. Another mess up. Don't have a pyro character. I'm not figuring out a way to do it without one. Anyway, perfume time. Oh my god, not her, bro. Really?
Keep your wrist firm so your hand doesn't slip.
Okay.
Now use your strong hand to stir it with a persistent rhythm. Keep going until the juices start to come out.
Anyway, we get the perfume and give it to the Statue of Seven. Then we pull up on Madame Ping for the cleansing bell. Whoa. Whoa. Anyway, we get the cleansing bell and go to scam some innocent workers. Like this guy, his name's fucking Toe, wants 15k, gave him 11, he accepted it for some reason. This guy's shit at negotiating. We then hit up Tak, who's asking for 25k, not getting that. I bring it down to 15k because this guy's my little bitch, and of course he accepts. Last guy's asking for 20k, fuck no, we give him 12. This guy's my bitch too. Anyway, we met Chi-Chi, went on her stupid ass fetch quest where we had to fight these guys, the treasure hoarders, because they got mad, and then tell her that the milk isn't real, right? It's just coconut milk, and that she's a fucking idiot. Anyway, we get the everlasting incense, and then go on a dinner date with Zhongli. How nice. Little dinner date. Ganyu then pulls up and invites us to the Jade Chamber. And that is the end of part 2 of the Liyue Archon quest. Then we start the third part, right after. We do the swirly whirly thing, we go down to the Guizhong and meet the Millilith. Who attacked me completely unprovoked. Like, what fucking freaks? Who does that? Attacking a random innocent man unprovoked? But then we do meet Kaching, you know, one of the characters we actually have. She then tells us how to actually get to the Jade Chamber, and we make some weird food for Ningguang as a gift, I guess. And in exchange for us being the goat, she lets us see what's on her board. We see this weird treasure map and we head there. Anyway, we head to the part on the map and we are forced to fight the Fatui that are there because we weren't sneaky enough, right? They saw us. Which, since my characters are underleveled, took a insanely long time and 2 people died. It was kind of crazy. Anyway, we find out the fake sigil of permission thing. Oh god. We head back to Liyue and convene with Zhongli and Felix to see what's going on. We pull up to the Golden House, find the Exuvia, and meet Child again, the little cuck. And he's obviously looking for a fight, so I can't really deny that. As everybody knows, the Child fight is fairly easy. When you're of normal level, a couple characters died during this, plus the fact that my damage is mostly based on Hydro and Electro, and he's insanely resistant to both of them, right? Really fucking annoying. But, you know, this is the only time in the game I've used my heals so far, you know, my food, so I do actually use them, and I continue with the fight. I do win, of course, but it's really annoying. I really do need to get to Inazuma so I can actually upgrade my characters. But we do need to go over Phase 3, because that's where everything happened, right? Usually Phase 2 is the hardest one, Phase 3 was the hardest for me. Shut the fuck up. Raiden dies. Just straight up. She's the first one that dies. Then after rezzing her, Kazuha dies, you know? 2 big damage dealers. Really annoying. But no other deaths happen in the fight. It's just really annoying that I'm only dying because I have underleveled characters. I'm telling you right now, if my characters are normal level, he would have died like 3 minutes ago. But now we're forced to do the Ozal fight, bro. Like, it's so easy. It's actually annoying, especially with the buffs. So we're just gonna skip through that. Anyway, after we finish the fight, Ozal just decides to drop the bombs. So we gotta retaliate back and drop the bigger bomb. Cause we're better. We're better. After nuking Ozai, we meet up with Zhongli and the 2 other Harbingers. Oh wow, Zhongli is more axe, no way. Unsurprisingly, he hands over the Gnosis because he made a contract. Why would he do that? We then go to the funeral that we planned.
Well,
Hinokami Kagura!
missing person posters?
Missing persons posters, my bad. And we finished the Archon quest. Why would they make Tanjiro's voice actor Aether? They knew I was gonna do this. No, they didn't. They don't know who I am, my bad. Anyway, we go start the Chasm quests and stuff. Anyway, we start shooting these large, girthy stone pillars into the ground to actually open up the chasm. Just opening up the chasm gets us Yelan's boss, so we don't really need to do anything after that. Time to start up the Dainsleif quest, because we gotta make it to Inazuma today. Come on now. We craft an Iron Sting and upgrade it for Kazuha. Then ascend Yelan and upgrade her to 50 using the new boss materials. We then upgrade her skill and her burst. Then it was my favorite time of the day, 10 pull time. Everybody's favorite time of the day. We sadly did not get anything useful out of it. That happens sometimes, you know, but I still am the luckiest out here. We get 1200 primos from the mail and have enough limited wishes to do a 10 pull on the limited banner. Too bad it's purple. That means it has to be completely useless. Just kidding. It was my goat, Beto. My goat. Anyway, we hit another limited 10 pull because, you know, I'm just rolling in the primos right now. Gotta throw them out, and we actually get nothing helpful. And then we skip past the first Dainsleif quest because I'm not spoiling and there's no fights. I start the second Dainsleif quest, and this one I can't skip past because there are actual important fights in it, but I'm just gonna show the fights. Like the Abyss Herald Part 1 fight. This one is really easy though because he can't pop his shield. Like, I actually destroy him. He gets embarrassed. I think you're just a team of bums. I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. Oh my god, you're getting cooked. This is not a good look. This is not a good look. But you see, fight 2 goes a little differently, right? But he does pop his shield this time. and he ends up killing Raiden and Kaching. But with just Yelan and Kazuha, we're able to close it out, you know, nice little finish to the quest. Just kidding, we have to do another one. But you know, it is pretty easy, no shield this time, and it finishes like halfway through his health bar. Hey, hey, hey. Ooh, I'm cold. I'm cold. Hey, hey, hey. Moink. Anyway, that brings us to the end of the quest, because we don't do spoilers. But it also brings us to a start of another quest. It's time to do the prelude to not Liyue. My bad. Inazuma. Just finished Liyue. But after talking to my goat Beto and Kazuha, we get enrolled in a tournament. Now, full honesty, the tournament buffs the shit out of your character, right? So you don't really need to fight. It's just supposed to be a win for you. It's really easy. But we pull up for the final round and the guy's not there. He probably stole the vision, you know, masterless vision, and ran away. But my goat Beto is glazing us, so, you know, I gotta stay in and listen. Anyway, we track Buddy down and give him the Batman treatment. We beat the living shit out of it. We reach AR-34, but finally get to go to Liyue. We meet up with Toma. I've been waiting for this. After the most yap quest in history, actually no fighting, just straight yapping, this girl starts giving me the eyes and then says, I'll get you off the island if you deliver a letter. So of course I say, bet. Then we start the balloon delivery quest, which, you know, with being underleveled, it was a fairly easy quest. You know, they didn't really put any enemies that were hard. But we finally deliver the letter and get our travel permit. You know what time it is then. Boom. Unlock Statue of Seven. Boom. Unlock teleporter next to Magu Kenki. Now we gotta do the Seirai Storm Chaser quest, which is actually a pretty cool quest. But I'm not gonna show it, you know. It's just me running around, looking at paper, and spinning blocks. But, you know, I'll show you guys me spinning all the blocks because the animation after looks cool. And just in case you think I didn't do it for some reason, why wouldn't I do it? I kind of need to do it for the Raiden boss. It's the only reason I am. Anyway, after I spin the last block, all the blocks come together. Not the blocks. All the floating islands come together and form an even bigger floating island, which the boss spawns on. Now, of course, I wasn't expecting to unlock Raiden today, so I wasn't expecting to have to do this. And I wasn't expecting to not have a weapon. So now I need to go unlock fishing. Yep, you heard me. Fishing. I'm gonna go catch the catch. Unlike some of you lazy asses. After another 10 pull, of course. But we did get nothing again, which marks the first time we've done 30 pulls and not gotten a 5-star. Some of you are gonna have to hold that. No luck, people. But now we have to do the teapot quest, because we gotta go unlock fishing and shit. I'm gonna be honest though, I'm probably gonna skip over the whole quest because it's just talking. Mad boring, insanely boring quest. We do ascend Yelan again and get her up to level 60 though. Then we go and unlock the Liyue reputation. We're gonna be doing that, like behind the scenes and shit, until we unlock condensed resin, because I really need that. But we do complete the teapot quest and go and start off the fishing quest. Now this quest is mad easy. We go to a river with the fishing guy, fish once, and he's like, oh yeah, just chill, you can do it now. But after that, we finished everything I wanted to do in this video, right? I didn't even want to do fishing. Raiden came out of nowhere. But now I have fishing to do. I can go do talent domains. I don't have condensed resin yet. I'm going to do that behind the scenes. I'm going to farm some bosses. And I think next video is probably going to be a housekeeping video. You know, cleaning up the account. Oculus, you know, unlocking condensed resin. Shit like that. Getting my characters high level. But I am going to explain this real quick. I've been keeping track of all the resin I've been using, like all the bosses I've fought, even like down to the specific bosses, every domain I've gone into, every key ley line deposit I've done. I'm keeping track of all of that. That's going to be like an end of series thing where I look back on the stats, see how much resin I used. Next video, there might be some pulls. I'm not sure yet. The next banner will probably be out. We'll see how much primos I have. But this is getting to the end of the video, you know. Thank you so much for all the support on the last video. It was absolutely insane. Thank you. Just thank you. That's all I gotta say. And I really hope to see you in the next one. See ya.